This is a not... What is this? What's going on here? And they're not even, they don't turn blue. What do you, okay. Garbage!
Don't you know that you're a grown-up? No games, no puns. Not allowed if you're a grown-up.
Hey YouTuber, welcome to GenXGrownUp. I'm John, I'm a GenXGrownUp. Thanks for clicking on the video. Hey, I stopped by the store today and I was checking out what they had in the toy aisle, and I came across something that I am a sucker for. First, it's a classic or vintage arcade theme. Second, it's an electronic. Third, it's collectible. There are these classic arcade machines. They had 3 of them in stock, and I picked up all 3 because you can't just pick up one of them. And they had Centipede. They also had Qbert and Pac-Man. Now, based on what's on the box here, it looks like this series is going to go up to at least 7, maybe. I picked up 3 of them, and they're numbers 3, 4, and 7. I did a little browsing online. Looks like they also already have an Asteroids and a Frogger, a Space Invaders. That's 3 more. So there are at least a couple of them I don't know about. Now, I know there's no shortage of classic arcade-themed stuff and electronics in the toy aisle, but these just seemed a little bit higher caliber to me. I mean, they're well packaged, they're well put together. They kind of vaguely are reminiscent of a pop vinyl box. But the thing that finally kind of nailed it down for me was you have a button where you can press and you can take a quick peek. And it's not bad. It's kind of a little full color screen, and it's better than I have seen on other handheld boxes. So let's head over to the table. We're gonna do a quick unboxing of these guys and also do a review to kind of help you know whether or not they might be worth your money. Well, here are my 3 new friends. These arcade classics. They're made by a company called Basic Fun. And we're gonna take a quick peek at them. So let's start with Centipede. So it's number 3 of a set of at least 7 is what we know so far. It's got the profile of an arcade cabinet, a little more narrow, but all the side art is there, which is of course gorgeous. Destroy the centipede as it moves through the mushroom field. Yeah, that's how you played that game. Shoot mushroom to clean shot at your targets. Shoot mushrooms to get a clean shot at your targets. Watch out for deadly flea and ferocious spider. Poisonous scorpion threatens mushrooms and you. Yep, it sounds like Centipede. And no trackball, as you would expect on Centipede, but yeah, it's Centipede. So I don't yet know if I'm going to keep these boxed or not. I mean, I'm definitely going to open them, but whether or not I keep the box. So I'm going to kind of be gentle if I can, so that I could preserve the box if I decide I want to display them in the box. There we go. So let's start with, what do we have here? Instructions. Don't need those. Oh, so there's a pin that goes all the way into the back of the physical toy. Well, that's kind of neat. That means I can put this back without too much trouble, I think, because these little bolts. Yeah, so let's pull off. It's got some protective plastic on here. Yeah, these things go right into holes on the back of the toy. That's kind of great. So, this is really cool. And it's got a little weight to it. It's not too flimsy. I mean, it's clearly a toy, but so right now it's in an attract mode, which I could see when I was in the store. And so you can hit the attract mode. Is it this one? Yeah. So you can kind of see. Yep. But we're going to take that out of store mode. So we have on off. Yeah, there we go. Got a start and a fire and a sound. I don't know if that's volume or... That's volume. That's a mute. All right, so what do we got here? Looks like a reset button on the back. But yeah, so we have the original cabinet art, which is really pretty, which kind of makes me inclined not to put these back inside of the box, although I know they're going to get dusty. And the fact that these are kind of full color screens too. I mean, this is just kind of like a display for the original art, which is awesome. All right, we'll come back to you, Centipede. All right, let's take a quick look at Qbert. All right, this is the one that I first looked at in the store that grabbed me. When I turned it on, I'm like, hey, that's like a full color little screen there. Look at that original art. That is great. What does Qbert say? Hop on each cube to change the color. Yep. Watch out for enemies like Slick and Coily. Yep. Ride the flying disc. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Catch the magic green ball to freeze the bat. That sounds like Qbert. Sure does. All right. Let's, again, be very careful with this guy. Preserve him. Yep, all right. Da, da, da. Disposable. Lift him right out of there now. Yeah. Here's Qbert. Again, just fantastic on the art. I mean, it's really, it's just kind of a decal, but it's, I mean, it's vivid, very bright colors. It's kind of like a little art piece. I mean, I almost don't care about the game, but I mean, I do care about the game, but oh wow, yeah, the marquee and everything, and the, I mean, this is not all original, the instructions on this, but it's kind of shrunk down, you know, to scale. I do appreciate that the joystick points in the arrow directions, diagonals, which is what you need for Qbert, although it appears to be a full, but you know, I think this joystick is actually, it's kind of locked into the 4 diagonals. This is not just a generic slap together and let's crank out 3 or 4 of them, and they kind of take some time and some unique design on each cabinet. And got a little on off. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And so start pause button. Yeah, there it is. Again, take a look at the gameplay after we take a look at these cabinets. Wow. Okay. All right. On to Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka. There's Pac-Man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this isn't. This is probably of the 3. This is the most deviation from original Pac-Man side art, but it's still definitely in the theme. There's that original kind of cartoony Pac-Man in there. 2 play modes. Okay, eat the dots and chase mode. I think those 2 equal Pac-Man, but okay, whatever. Arcade style joystick, authentic arcade sounds, and color LCD background. So just glancing at it, kind of is the most deviation from how close they could get to the real arcade machine, but you know, resolution being what it is. Again, let's pull Mr. Pac-Man out of his box. There we go, more disposables. Oh, okay. Now this one, they didn't make it easy for me. So they have taped down these little things. Luckily, the tape they have at the Basic Fun Factory is not too sticky, so this comes right off. That should break Pac-Man free from his confines. Oh, I'll get to you, Pac-Man. Settle down. I think it's vertical. Okay, this is the most challenging of all. This is probably tougher than the game. Okay. Hey, freedom! Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, really. I almost thought that was molded, but just the decal is so close to the actual color of the molded side. And let's lose our little attract mode. And we had him already, but there is, you can see, yeah. All right, gorgeous. So really, really nice. So yeah, these 3 cabinets, they look really attractive. I mean, it'd be almost a shame to put them back in the box. But wow, I'm pretty impressed with them. They're not bad. Okay, let's see if we get a look for the gameplay. I've got the microphone sitting right down on the table down here, right next to the speaker, so hopefully you should have a good sound. Centipede. He says he wants us to start. Oh, okay. It's not a... Yeah. Come down like this. Oh, death to me. It doesn't play great. Actually, there's no diagonals. This is a pure 4-way joystick, which is problematic for Centipede. But and it's clearly not the original ROM. It's not gonna fool anybody and think that how did you miniaturize? Honey, I Shrunk the Arcade Cabinet. No, it's the spirit of the game. It is. It's not the original game. It's the spirit of the game. It looks okay. If someone came from another planet and you had the choice of either verbally explaining Centipede to them or showing them this would get the point across. But the sounds are the spider is probably the best sound effect. It's all right. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, here's Qbert. Let's power him up. Yep, he says Qbert. Oh, so we can select, and how we select 1 or 2 players. I guess we're gonna start loading. That's kind of ROM as that. All right, so we have the first level screen. That looks pretty cool. All right, I need a fire button. It's pretty good. Come on, Coily, take that. Jump into oblivion. I really appreciate how they've made the joystick is truly diagonal directional, which, oh, and I died. I want to finish a level just to kind of see. how they did level progression. This looks really close to the ROM. So far, if you had to pick one of these, you'd probably pick this one over. Ah, jump! Ah. Well, he is cursing like Qbert. Sounds aren't bad. This is a pretty faithful representation. And look at that, level changes colors. So I assume its progression is similar to Qbert. I would imagine they're actually going to go into the jump. They're going to the multicolor changes, so you have to step on things multiple times. This is pretty darn good. Okay, I'll give it to you, Basic Fun. You did okay by Qbert. Move on then to the king of arcade machines, Pac-Man. How you doing, Pac? So this one we already kind of saw. It's not quite what you'd expect out of Pac-Man, but let's see. It's on, and there are dots. What do we got? We got a mode change. Oh, game 1, game 2 up at the top. Okay. Well, one of them only has power pellets, and the other one is... So that must be chase versus the maze mode they talked about. We're going to do traditional Pac-Man. We're going to try it. All right, the first litmus test right up front is going to be, do you have the Pac-Man start song? It does! Okay. Where am I? Oh, it's hard to see where you're at. Oh, that's... Okay. This is a not... What is this? This is... Okay. No. This is a calculator game. What's going on here? And they're not even... They don't turn blue. What do you... Okay. Garbage! This is not... Okay. No one should be forced to play Pac-Man with this. This looks like the old Pac-Man machine that you could get in 1982. I mean, this is... And you expect this in 1982, but I don't expect this in 2017. You know, Jesus. Decades later. Especially after the quality of Qbert. Oh. No. What? No. No. Alright, so what do we got for... Let's try mode 2. We'll just give it a shot. So I start in the pen. I'm out here. I'm going to go eat a pellet. So I can't... Okay, I don't turn blue. I eat 4 pellets? What's going on? What are you doing, Pac-Man? I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay. This is unplayable. Power off. Good. It looks much better like that. Alright, so there's a quick look at these 3 arcade classics from Basic Fun. We took a look both at the build quality and kind of how they are in terms of a collectible, and also we took a look at the game, because this is a collectible about a game, so that's important. And this is really easy. We're going to do a quick 2-part scale for each of these. We're going to start with Pac-Man. Oh, Pac-Man. Now all of these, I'm going to give you a 5 tokens out of 5 for the quality of the collectible. I mean, it's beautiful. It has, you know, kind of some reminiscent side art. It's got the 4-way joystick. It's really pretty. I'm going to be proud to put this on my shelf. But the game inside of it, 1 token out of 5. No, it's I mean, you can't recommend it if you want to preserve the game in any fashion, even reminiscent of the game. It's just, I mean, the game itself is garbage. The collectible is nice. So you average those out. Now we're going to give Pac-Man 3 tokens out of 5. If you want it as a collectible, great. If you want it as the game, meh. If you're a completionist, you know, it doesn't matter what I say, you're going to get all of them, right? So, coincidentally, and in order of quality, we're going to move on up to Centipede. Again, the side art, gorgeous. You know, as a collector's piece, it really is nice. And so we're going to get, again, 5 tokens out of 5 for the quality of the cabinet and its value as a collectible. The game was not bad. No, he's okay. So I'm going to give the game quality 3 tokens out of 5. And that's going to average us out for the Centipede cabinet. We're going to give him 4 tokens out of 5. Probably worth it. You could do better, but not bad. You know, decent. And finally, the piece de resistance. Oh, Qbert. Oh, Qbert, fantastic. Again, so the side art, not exactly what was in the arcade, but nice, decent, right? But so 5 out of 5 for the quality, really nice as a collectible. The game, though, the game. 5 tokens out of 5 for the game. It was really good. I mean, like, you could fool someone that didn't know better into thinking maybe this was a shrunk down arcade cabinet, because it really is that good. I mean, if it plays like the game, the diagonals on the joystick, it means that you can play Qbert more the way you should play Qbert. So a solid 5 out of 5 tokens overall for Qbert. If you like classic arcade games at all, and you don't want to get all these to collect, you just want one of them as kind of a showpiece of what these are, this is the one to get out of these 3 for sure. Hey, thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe down below and click the little notification icon so you're sure to find out the next time we post content here on GenXGrownUp. And we want to know what you think. So be sure to use the comments down below to tell me what you think about these little cabinets. Are they worth your money? Do you plan on getting them at all? Also be sure to click the like button and share this video wherever it is on the internet that you hang out. I'll see you next time.
Don't you know that you're a grown up?